Hello, my dear children. Welcome you all to this ninth standard chemistry class. See, this year we have to learn two part of textbooks. Altogether, there are 7 lessons from both part 1 and 2. And our first lesson is Structure of Atom. Are you all ready? Well, now look at these pictures. What a variety of materials are there in our surroundings. What might be the reason for this diversity? How can we make new materials? And how have these many materials been formed in the surroundings? Do you have any idea? Dear children, it's all because of the extremely small particles called molecules. What concepts do you have about the molecules? Yes, you know that molecules are the smallest particles that bears all the properties of the substance. And also you learned that the molecules can be subdivided into minute particles and are called atoms. Many scientists had conducted some researches based on atoms for finding out how matter has been formed. It was in 1807. Dalton proposed an atomic theory called Dalton's atomic theory. The views put forward by the Dalton were based on the logical thinking and not supported by any experimental observation or scientific evidences. But this theory could explain all the basic ideas regarding the formation of substances and its characteristics. Now let us see the postulates of Dalton's atomic theory in detail. Number 1. Matter is made up of minute particles called atoms. Dear children, don't you remember the term matter? What is a matter? Anything that occupies space and has mass is called matter, right? So all forms of matter, whether an element, a compound or a mixture, is made up of minute particles called atoms. Number 2. Atoms cannot be divided during chemical reactions. Atoms can neither be created nor destroyed. Consider a piece of metal gold. When you try breaking the gold into smaller pieces, it is impossible to break into further small pieces. The smallest particle of matter is called atom, and it is said to be indivisible. So did you get the point? Atoms can neither be created nor destroyed. Postulate number 3. Atoms of same elements are identical in properties, size and mass. Consider a gold coin and a silver coin. Gold coin is made of gold atoms only, and in silver there is no atoms other than the silver atoms. So if you observe the atoms of gold closely, they look very identical in size, properties and mass. So from this, it is clear that atoms of same elements are identical in the properties, size and their mass. Number 4. Atoms of different elements differ in their properties and mass. Now compare the atoms of hydrogen and oxygen. Didn't you see the size of both atoms? Are they looking same? No, right? Oxygen atom is comparatively bigger than the hydrogen atom. And what about the mass and their properties? The mass and the properties of hydrogen and oxygen is entirely different from each other. Now the fifth postulate. Atom is the smallest particle that can take part in chemical reactions. See, for example, when two elements such as magnesium and chlorine react with each other, the product formed is magnesium chloride. Now, can you see any new atoms other than magnesium and chlorine? No. So in a chemical reaction, atoms of elements gets rearranged but do not change into atoms of another element. So here atom is considered as the smallest particle that can take part in chemical reaction. Okay, now the sixth postulate. Compounds are formed when atoms of two or more elements combine in a simple ratio. Now consider the reactions of hydrogen and oxygen to form water. Try to find out the number of atoms involved in the reactant and product side. In this reaction, you can see that there are 4 hydrogen atoms and 2 oxygen atoms on the reactant side, and on the product side we have the same number of atoms, that is 4 atoms of hydrogen and 2 atoms of oxygen. Here the hydrogen atom combined with the oxygen atoms to form water molecule. Each water molecule has the ratio 2:1, that is 2 hydrogen atom and 1 oxygen atom combined to form 1 molecule of water in the ratio 2:1. So dear children, did you understand the postulates of Dalton's atomic theory? Now, in the next class, we will see with another new topic. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next class.